you for coming along to our poetry session this evening. We have with us, I'm going to call you Simon because we've been having these conversations all day about silly names, but he's actually called Stephen Fowler.
I'm Simon, hello everybody.
Sometimes known as Arthur Fowler now in my mind because things have got very confused. But Stephen Fowler, who's a poet, artist, and we have a group of poet friends as well. We are going on a tour, so we'll be going through several rooms. We are obviously a really large group, so let's be kind to each other. When we stop at a picture, have a look behind. If you are a short so-and-so like me, make sure you be a bit aggressive, get yourself to the front. We need to see the paintings, and we need to hear the poets. So yeah, let's all head to our first picture.
Thank you for coming. Follow Katie, the magnificent Katie.
I should have introduced myself. Yes, hello everybody. My name is Katie.
Lead on, Katie.
Yeah, me too. So if you can place yourself somewhere where you can see it, it would definitely help.
Simon. The Writing on the Walls or Belshazzar's Feast by Rembrandt, who you may have heard of. Hello, love. I have something not to show you. It's a piece of felt smeared with chalk, covered in fish scales, and then thrown from a window. It's a strong odour connected to an object with lonely people walking rooms, then clawed through pain. It's a nice dark little word in a pencil case you bought in a Chinese supermarket in the Middle East. It's Belshazzar's raw doxing of the monkey's nicest shapes he uses to tell his mates things he should probably keep to himself. It's Rabbi Mark Alain Uwaknin's idea that the appearance of letters is connected to a warning from a watching who won't allow you to ask, what if you don't read Hebrew? It's Pan's samic revelation of the most underwater kind called together in a YouTube channel dedicated to the law of Middle-earth. It's burning words pouring through the materium, showing the way to unfortunate verbosity. It's the phrase, you have been weighed in the balance and found wanting, followed by the murmur, holy moly. It's the big jealous frog of the stumpy clouds that showers human children with noises like awabba dabba 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 dabba. It's the Katie of all our hearts becoming sprung into the mind, not brain, knowing where and when and maybe why. It's the ignorance of the Bible being a birth certificate where free gifts are not better than expenses and where fire says nothing is really free. It's a poem as a painting from the past as a portent. It's the confusiest confoundation of the human in the plasticist glass that suggests we say approximately what we want to say because what we say is not what we write. Thank you.
That was a good one. Okay, you're going to keep going. That's great.
It's a little bit of Van Dyke, a little bit of Rubens. What more do you need? A poem, perhaps?
Yes.
May I?
Yes.
Thank you, Katie, you're the best. My Place at Six, or Drunken Silenus, supported by satires, possibly by Anthony Van Dyke. Hello, the loveless. Well, we've all done it, haven't we? Found ourselves inverting our outer dermis with wine and some other alcohol to rinse out the unknowable pain of our daily beak. It's been normal since the days of the fawns, hasn't it? Where did you get your information from? Oh, I see. Here we have Silenus, or Silenius, as I've heard he likes to be called, as John Grant. He sings where dreams go to die, but that's presuming dreams exist, and aren't just our remembrance of that which our mind can't know because we are asleep. Aren't we asleep? No, I'm in my shoes. I'll tell you where dreams go. They go to paint, and in 2 dimensions. This painting depicts pipes and fruit, and I'll tell you what it makes me wish, that I was supported by satyrs. And for example, a detail you may have missed, the water on the grapes.
How it steals specks of gold from the sun, plumped up on rays of catalyst for the creation of emerald and amethyst.
And a right breast.
Oh, thanks, Steve. Contemporary thinking actually thinks it was Van Dyck's brother Virgil, or his cousin Dick, who painted that, but it was actually I did that. Very specific. I'm afraid that's all I can say.
He's a Rolls-Royce Defender, and the 2 pipes.
One for sewage and the other for smoke, both equally as easily blocked.
All this becomes a whole of debauched love, the like of which we rarely see nowadays. You have to pay for toilets now. But my walls at home are adorned with nudity, as I'm always sober, and metaphorically there is a satyr behind me right now as you read me with your eyes, and it too grips my muffin tops to steady my fall. Thank you very much.